Shalom. Before I begin this video, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Ruach HaKodesh. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. They continue to rule very well to this very day. Let us feed the flock through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. And also as well, Shalom to the hopeful elect that's laboring as well in this work and continuing to labor to show forth your diligence to make your calling and election sure in faith and in truth, in sincerity, and also in all charity. That's going to be a quick video through the spirit. I believe I'm going to title this video as Endings and Effects and Signs. Okay. Or I'll title this video as The End is Made Manifest. And, it's evident that we're living in the end times, man. It's evident that, we're getting very close to the time to where these devils, the so-called white man, which is true biblical nationality, is Edom. We're about to see him really show his horns. Okay. We're in a time where he's going to start enacting his draconian laws, his different edicts that he set in motion or he has planned from years and years back during the time of the rule of the previous presidents that have signed certain pieces of legislations, but they never were enacted. In other words, there were certain pieces of legislations that were kept and not executed as of yet. Okay. Also, as well, even to this point in time, all right, you even had the late president Barack Obama that was signing certain pieces of legislations that have not taken effect as of yet. Okay, but yet is in the books. Okay, and these things were written just for the purpose of the furthering of the agenda of the higher ups of Edom. Okay, in which that can consist of the major banking families that preside over everything that you see today. Okay, in which you have families such as the Rockefellers, the Oppenheimers, all right, especially the Rothschilds that are in control of what you see and what you hear in the media, the things that you see in this time today, and the different occurrences that happen throughout the world. Really, this is an effort to further their agenda. Okay. That's why you have so much chaos that's going on right now, because out of that same chaos is going to come their order. Okay, that's why they have a Latin phrase that is coined, which that Latin phrase is ordo ab chaos. Okay, which means order out of chaos. Okay, so that's the reason why you have these different conflicts that are going on, these tensions that are happening across the world, especially here on the soils of America, which is Babylon the Great in the Bible, is because that's a part of their agenda. This is another mechanism in their algorithm, okay, to further what they want, okay, which is to have the entire population chipped, okay. That's what they're really, that's what this is really about, man. Okay, it's about to have the whole population, the whole entire world chipped. And I believe the Apostle Elder Tahar touched up on it on the previous videos that he put up concerning this guy, Nick Rockefeller, okay, in which they're saying that, he was just a made-up guy, he never existed. But the reason why they're putting that out there is because he does exist. And what he said was very important. What he says was basically he spilled the beans. All right, and Aaron Russo put it out there. Okay, that's why they had him knocked off, because he revealed what they really were trying to do. Okay, they're trying to have the mass population chipped, which again, that chip is spoken about in the scriptures in Revelation chapter 13 verse 16, which is the mark of the beast. Okay, but without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and jump to the precepts. This is the book of I'm gonna get the book of 2nd Ezra chapter 9, and I'm going to start at verse 4. It says, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. Like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is made manifest. And it's evident that the mark of the beast is the microchip. Okay? It's evident that Jacob's trouble is on the horizon. Okay? These things are no longer hid. Okay? Now it's being made manifest. All right? Verse 6 says, even so the times also the highest have plain beginnings and wonder and powerful works, in which, yeah, in the beginning, all right, the Lord was working in those days, man, at a high level. Okay? He's performing certain miracles, works in the sight of the people. But now the Lord has drawn back his miracles, all right, in a way, because really he's still making miracles to this very day. He's still creating miracles, and the main miracle that he's creating is the elevation of his men, okay, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai, which is through this word, through the truth, all right, and ultimately it's going to continue to elevate until we reach the point to where we're changed, okay, pursuant to 1 Corinthians chapter 15, okay. Verse 6 again says, even so the times also the highest have plain beginnings and wonder and powerful works and endings and effects and signs. See, we see the effects and we see the signs every single day, man. Okay? Like there's signs on top of signs that's showing you that we're at the end. Okay? That this is it. This is the climax. We're here, man. Okay? This is what we've been speaking about for years and years on end, starting with our apostles and elders and their elders concerning the time of the end, all right, concerning what's going to happen. And now you're starting to see it play out, okay? Right, so going from there, I'm going to get the book of Luke. Let's see if I can get it real quick. All right, this is the book of Luke, chapter 17, and this is at verse 26. It says, and as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be also in the days of the Son of Man. They did eat, they drank, they married wives, they were given in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and the flood came and destroyed them all. Okay, and you see that. Okay, you see the men of the Lord who represents the remnant, because the Lord has always kept the remnant from the beginning, okay, even to this time now. So that remnant is being made manifest, okay? And the sign, and actually, let me hold on to the scripture real quick. Let me grab another one. That's the book of Matthew, chapter 16, and this is at verse start at verse 2. He answered and said unto them, when it is evening, ye say it will be fair weather, for the sky is red, and in the morning it will be foul weather today, for the sky is red and lowering. O ye hypocrites, you can discern the face of the sky, but can ye not discern the signs of the times? And that's true. A regular person can look up in the sky and see that there's rain coming, okay, or there's a storm that's on the horizon. But these people, they can't discern the signs of the times, man. And like I said, we see the signs of the times, man. Like we can look out and see that a storm is coming, and the storm is brewing, and the scriptures speak about those that do see that sign, or do see that that time is coming. Okay, and I'm gonna grab it here in a little bit. This is verse 4. It says, a wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign, and there shall no sign be given it unto it, but the sign of the prophet Jonas. And he left them and departed. And the sign of the prophet Jonas is us doing the same thing that Jonah was doing. Okay, what was he doing? He was prophesying the downfall of Nineveh. Okay, and guess what? We're doing that once again. We're prophesying the downfall of the modern day Nineveh, which is what? Babylon the Great, which is spoken about in the Bible, and that's America. Okay. It's another scripture I want to grab. go ahead and wrap it up. All right, it's Proverbs chapter 27, verse 12. It says, a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hide himself. See? So we see the signs of the times, all right, and we're hiding ourselves. How are we hiding ourselves? We're hiding ourselves under the shadow of the Almighty, which is what? This word. All right, because through this word and this truth, we find refuge under Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai. Okay? We know it said, but the simple pass on and are punished. See? So the simple passes on and they're punished, man. Okay? They're punished because why? Because of the lack of knowledge. All right? And knowledge comes from being able to see and hear. That's why you have 2 eyes and 2 ears, so you can register information. All right? And when you do register that information, then guess what? You're apt to move. Okay? But these people, they can see and they can hear physically, but spiritually they can't see or hear. So they're unable to prepare themselves. Okay? And that's a scary thing, man. Okay, but I'm gonna go ahead and jump back to Luke chapter 17. I'm gonna close it out. Let's see, Slakia. Verse 27 said, they did eat, they drank, they married wives that were given in marriage to the day that Noah entered into the ark, and the flood came and destroyed them all. So likewise today, we're entering into the spiritual ark, which represents Yahweh Shai, because Yahweh Shai is going to be the one to deliver us out of here by way of the vehicles of salvation, which is known in the scriptures as the chariots, in which that's being deemed today, in today's terms, as the so-called UFOs. Okay. Verse 28 says, likewise also as it was in the days of Lot, they did eat, they drank, they bought, they sold, they planted, they builded. But the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven and destroyed them all. So likewise today. So when we leave this place on those same vehicles, then that's when you're going to see the fire and brimstone that's going to rain down here on Babylon the Great and destroy the kingdom of Esau. Okay. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and close out on that note. Again, hopefully this is edifying. Again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem El Shai Ba'Shem Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that Ruel. Also, Shalom, peace and safety, salutations to the hopefully elect, laboring as well in his work, and continue to labor to show forth your diligence to make your calling and election sure, in faith, in truth, sincerity, and all charity. And with that, I'll go say Shalom.